Hello, Conquerors. I am your host and humble guide maker, the Purple Bull Moose. Welcome back to more old world content. I really appreciate all the support the channel has received from the community. A lot goes into making these videos, so if you could please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, it would help me get over the 500 threshold needed to monetize. It's a cringy ask, I know. But if I have something to show for it, it'll help keep my lovely wife from thinking I spend too much time playing video games. Now, without further delay, let's get into it. Okay. So where we last left off, Greece had made the horrible mistake of declaring war on us. We are going to be baiting them in here with these two militia. Hopefully they make nice little tasty treats for them to come in. We have our ballista ready to go, and that, I believe, hopefully, will be the majority turning point here for us. But let's take a look at the situation a little bit more. We are at war. Greece is similar to us, actually. Ooh, tasty. But it is Greece. They have a champion city themselves, and two of their seats are very close to our border. So we can expect that the majority of the forces that will be spilling out here. So as far as this theater of war is concerned, I think the idea is to hug with archery this river bush line up here, bait them with all this extra militia force that we can keep filling in to bring them into these hills, crush them with the ballista, force them back with the axemen, and then tactically retreat back to Arrowhead to let them waste their troops over and over again. We're gonna be losing troops here. That is a certainty, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be more punishing for us than it will be for them. The game plan there is to really just make sure that it's at least 3-2, if not 4-2, on how many troops we kill versus that we lose. Up here in the north, however, this I think is going to be our bread and butter. We got some decent troops. I think I want to grab another slinger here to kind of balance out the force that we're looking at. We want to be able to have some range for when this melee line is not quite able to get the kill in case we need any finishers. But because they are behind this massive wall here, there might be a couple of little pathways that they're able to get through. My guess is probably one here, probably one maybe here, but a lot of this is going to be impassable. So them sending troops up this way is honestly more unlikely considering where their powerful cities are. So I kind of want to be conservative with my expansion here, aggressive with my expansion here, and depending on who's taking more casualties, use ASSYRIA to reinforce either direction. But let's go ahead and see how they play that out. But before I go ahead and do that, I want to go ahead and just nix this settler. I mean, let's just take an honest assessment. Unless we have time to go scouting out here into the river and find an island site to be able to settle, there is nothing over here. Carthage will completely expand out to anything that might be hidden in the fog of war. The Danes are completed. We know that there is nothing but Hittites and Persians out this way, Greece out this way. There may be a camp here, but if there is, we're not focused on it. Egypt has also shown up here, so whatever camp was in this fog of war is gone now. There's nothing more to settle, so I'm not wasting any more production in Arrowhead on this. Instead, I'm going to sell a little bit of stone to buy a slinger, not a slinger, an axeman, to help us out here. I'm considering rushing him. 300 training is pretty good to get one more axe out immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah. And I'm going to get a slinger to follow up behind. We are producing enough wood. Not enough to build archers right out, but eventually we'll be able to upgrade them. Especially in the 1, 5, and 6 years, I'm sure we'll be able to upgrade. All right. Ooh, those are all good. Is there any laws that I'm looking to get up immediately? Monotheism? That's 7. Yeah, we can't delay monotheism in 7 orders. Not even for you, my queen. Yep, it's just straight XP for you. I convert to Christ. That's not bad. Woof. That hurts. Oh, but immediately fixed. And we get child labor. Yay. That was lucky. Love that. All right. So we presented a gift here. The militias are dead, to be expected, but no one else took a shot. And you lined up perfectly. Oh, and the critical. You love to see it. How do we do this while limiting our exposure? It seems that the majority of their forces do seem to be ranged, so I would love to be able to attack from cover, but there's not an easy way to get to cover. We're just going to have to risk our cheapest axeman here, I think. I'm going to commit to killing this slinger, and then I also want to spend turns getting more militia to the front lines so we can continue this cycle. But I expect to probably lose a legitimate troop here. If we can get 2 kills, that'd be excellent, but I don't think we have enough orders for that. Two. Six orders to get a whole bunch of damage, 11 damage on this guy. We're going to expect to lose this guy. How can we best take advantage of these last 6 orders in the war effort? Let's heal. I want to be ready to take on this city. That's going to be probably where we're going to be using the majority of our orders. What promotion do we have? We're not against melee. We're not fighting across the river. We'll start on combat. Never hurts to get up early. And can we afford the upgrade here? 500. Woof. If we sell everything, can we get it? We can. But we also need a tutor mission. We can't do both. Yep. As much as I would love to get the upgrade, we simply can't afford it. We're going to have to wait for our wood to appear naturally. I will, however, spend the stone on getting you tutored. That is a key priority. We want the queen to come out good. In fact, I don't think we're going to be aggressive in our southern field of battle until we have the new queen in charge on a unit, maybe even the ballista. So we'll take that from there. Expect to lose this militia this turn. Hopefully they choose that over the axemen. We will see. 2 orders left. Bring the militia in closer. So because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slingers to upgrade, I'm tempted to just econ. But frankly, our science is severely lacking. Our civic's going to be fine to get us monotheism next turn, no matter what, as long as we don't drop below 23. So I'm going to go ahead and spend some of those annual civics to try to get our science up a little bit more. Not to mention getting some extra wood doesn't hurt. Not that this is a lot of wood, but it's at least something. Expand our borders while we're at it. But they're worth 2 science each. So that's pretty good. Instead of wood in here, I'm going to work on the apprentice specialist. Still enough to give us monotheism, even though we're spending our civics in 3 cities at once. Is there anything I want to do similar in Sea Crown? An apprentice monk would go a long way. So would a luxury. Luxury actually might be better. We are dealing with some issues, and actually the champion city would like it the most. So let's go ahead and grab some dyes. Not going to spend our training on rushing that out. We're going to need our training for orders. We're going to need our training for units, more likely. So Let's gear up the War City, get some more econ, get some more science. Well, it's one less slinger we have to upgrade. And frankly, I'll take the slinger. They're pretty cheap. A farmer, vigilant, or straight science from Persia. Persia is behind Haiti, and they will never give them peace to actually be able to come and kill me outside of like through this one little slip. So assuming that Haiti, like the AI always does, is going to be connecting all of its borders, um, we can assume that Persia is not going to have a clear line of sight. Before we even worry about that, let's grab monotheism before we forget. 7 orders per turn is too good to pass up. And yeah, piss you off to steal your science. Sounds great. What do we want to waste it on? What I really want is battle line. So the only thing that we really need first is phalanx. We don't need architecture. We're not going tall, even though markets would be useful. But not really what we're spending our resources on. And temples, while that is going to be a lot of orders, we don't have time to put down the sword and start building. We don't even have the disciples built yet. So I guess we're going to go land consolidation. We have 2 groves, I believe, in Arrowhead. A free horseman wouldn't hurt. I don't think we have elephants, but we do have camels. So we might take advantage of this. But most importantly, land consolidation is on the way to our late game unit, cohorts, and swordsmen. So we're going to go ahead and grab land consolidation here. Shave off 6 turns. Sounds good. Econ's really hurting. This one guy can single-handedly save our food, but war efforts first. No point in building a nation if it can't survive. Any lineup shots we can get here, we can. So the ballista's awesome because even though there's nobody here, we can just shoot through them. And it'll splash 1-2 spaces out. So hilariously, smack. Okay. Just get a kill here, not wasting any orders, but I think I'd rather seize this. Yes. I'm going to seize that spot with this militia, so that way hopefully units come out, poke him, as opposed to harassing my ballista. We're going to get a kill here. And like I said before, we're going to try to take this upper area. So, you don't do a lot of damage. You do, really only 1 more. This is a hardy. Oh, it's combat. Combat 2. Alright. This is a worthwhile unit to kill. 4. 12. Only doing 2 from back here. Yeah. Not a lot. Not enough, really. So I'm actually going to back up that last guy. No point getting you in a position, if we can't get a kill, no point getting you in a position where you yourself can get killed. I would rather seize the high ground, drop a general on you. I guess the king is fine. None of these guys have particularly good stats, but at least he's a zealot. And who knows, if he gets himself killed, then she becomes the queen even earlier. So let's go ahead and choose you. Make you a little bit harder to kill. And we can either rotate this militia out as bait, or fix our food. Anything over here? I'll grab a quick heal. And militia or axemen? Easy question. But where am I sending this axeman? I actually don't know yet. I'll wait for his buddy to come, but quite frankly, we need those orders that are going to be generated by monotheism, so hopefully that will help. I would love to spend some time getting this militia a little bit closer to the front line. I do think we'll need them, even though it's just 1 tile. It's such a long way for him to come over. I don't think I'm going to bother bringing either of these guys, maybe him. But we really need a road here. Yeah. We really need a road there. Somebody consider for the following turns. Perfect. Very good. They're retreating. Okay. So here's the part where you're faced with a choice. We could extend. They are still similar, but I think from this position, it's better to keep fighting them in these hills. We still don't know what kind of force they're able to bring to bear, and I don't want to lose more troops than I have to. I've lost 2 militia and Slinger, and we've been able to kill multiple units. So I think we've killed, what, 4 of their units for the cost of 2 militia and a Slinger. So I like those trade odds. I would like to maintain them. So we're actually going to fall back from here. Bring you all the way back. You can be in a not safe spot. That's actually kind of your job. We want you to be the target. Fall back to cover. You can hug this hill. Fall back and heal. Yeah, he can take 8 damage here from the archer, but that's only if the archer comes right on in and has a death wish. Any other generals we can grab? Not really. What about on our... Oof. Everyone's mad at us. We need to get this family opinion fixed. Me and you are tight. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing internal politics with the regent because he's just going to be out of office in 2 turns. So it's not super useful. Lasting impressions that we could actually accomplish would be to flip everybody over to the proper religion, which I think is going to be important for us as soon as we're able to actually generate the civics necessary. So maybe after this round of science and econ, we'll switch back over to something else to keep our civics numbers hot. But in the meantime, this is still okay. I still like what we're generating here. But we have 16 more turns. This is only defended so far that we can tell by this guy. So I say we move in. Start with the Mace Man. Make sure his flanks are protected. A no production axemen, or I deal with slums. I have plenty of rebels on their way, I'm sure. So I'm not going to bother wasting my time with additional slums and citizens. I'd rather just find a way to afford that. It's not spending my wood, because that's for archers. It is probably stone. I need 3 more. I need 24. There it is. All right. I'll take the new axeman. All right. You're kind of stuck in spot, so I'm not going to buy an order. You were free, or no production, quote unquote free. But yeah, let's see how that works out. You're so dead. I guarantee it. Like, we'll find out. Here we go. Not the placement I would have put him. Oh, is he going to line up there? Oh, no, not quite. Oh, we got some horses. Okay. Engineer's absolutely useless. Carpenter's same. I'll take the straight intelligence. I mean, hero's not bad. So let's take a peek here. So we are Assyria. If our leader is a tactician, she can still crit, but tacticians have that reduction to their overall damage for that stun attack. Can counterattack via melee, but they don't have a lot of melee. They have some. Those horses coming out are nervous making. Hero is just kind of all around good, and it would produce the most training for us. Commander's kind of the most useless here. Commander's good if you need like a leader that's going to boost your overall economy. Like a passive military leader, commanders are great, but for active, no one's better than hero. Our heads are diplomats, scholars, and scholars. So Zealot is really just the worst choice. So good thing that's not a choice. I think we just grab Hero here. Yep, call it a day. She's not 18 yet, but she is a 7 out of 10, soon to be an 8 out of 10 if we can afford it. We'll see if we can afford it. But I'm more so worried about the war. I want to get you in a position where you get a nice little blop off. I think hitting both of these is probably going to be the best way to do it. You're dead for sure. Thank you for your sacrifice. Come here to poke. Come here to finish. And we will finish you on this hill. No. Finish you with here on this hill. Very good. Very good. Tactical sacrifice. We don't have enough juice to kill this guy, but I'll at least get a shot off. We'll see if we have time for that. We'll come back to that. In here. Ow. Do I want to take on this chariot? Not in these tight quarters. I can retreat him back. So he's the target that they're going to most likely hit. So that's a route. I'm not staged up for like the perfect route, but they'll be able to do some damage. I'll take 2 of them to he'll plow through. No, I'll take 2 of them. 1 to enable the kill, him to come up and finish. He plows through. He attacks here. The archers follow up, likely on him, and he's out in the open as opposed to these guys aren't. So you're kind of in the worst spot. All right. Seven, 5, 3, 7. So if they bring another unit, push all the way forward to hit, then we'll be in trouble. But we have the ability to bring a lot of troops back here. It seems like the Southern is holding its own fine, but if we want to take the city, which I do, then we are going to need to push over this way. Yeah, as soon as these guys are done making their specialists, I want them to flip back to making disciples. The idea behind that is to convert Egypt and Carthage as quickly as possible because they don't have a religion. All the religions are condensed on the western side of the map, so if we can be the religious head for the entire East, then that keeps the East entirely off our back, which isn't the best considering the East also has all the wonders. 4 wonders between Carthage and Egypt. Greece has 0. Hades got 1. Persia's got 2. So I guess it's not the worst. As far as pinatas there are to crack. And I kind of like taking on this territory as opposed to racing up this narrow corridor or battling all of Carthage to eventually have to get through this mountain range to dig out these 2 wonders. I think it's going to be easier to just team up with Persia to crush Hades. And then once Hades crushed, step 1 more over and steal the pyramids. So, yeah, that's all kind of congested right there. So that's the game plan. And having another warrior seat up here, actually, with more iron and more culture, is going to be really good. So, yeah, that's the plan. You just start working on that disciple immediately. That's really what we want. Send that out this way. Let's end the year there. Yep, Axeman is gone. A route coming through to the other Axemen, which I don't think they'll be able to kill. Okay. Yeah, we just straight up can't pay for anything, so I guess we have to be in mourning, which is not the time for mourning, but it is what it is. Although I guess it's good that he's mourning, because that means my queen is not. It is the time for mourning. Well done. Okay. Yes. We are 100% taking the throne away from you. And that helps out the situation a good amount. A good amount. We'll definitely kill all the units. Alright, who'd we lose? We lost one axeman up here to the chariot. And that's it. Wow. That's good. Well, let's kill the chariot. No more routes for you. I think we keep baiting them towards us. No reason to overextend. Let's go ahead and heal here. Because if he's got one chariot, he has another one coming somewhere. Guaranteed. There's never just one with the AI. Oh, what a present you've given me. Let's bait. Let's eviscerate. Delicious. Can we kill with splash? No, we can't. Alright. I think I'm going to send... These guys seem to be doing fine. All on their own. So let's go ahead and grab another bow. And how many kills do you think we can clean up here? I reckon about 3 if we want to really push it. Take some time to bring the militia closer. I would like to more aggressively bait. Finish with the back line. And from here we could retreat. Take our 1 kill. It does seem a bit greedy to go for 2 more, but they're right there. There's no river here. That's an easy 7 pickup. I can hit him from all the way back here. I think we'll do that. Let's move you up 1. Don't kill with you. Kill from the back. How much damage do you do? You do 3. I could force march him here, hard bait with the militia, and kill with the zealot. I do think that's the strongest play. Hard bait with the militia, kill with the zealot, heal up here, heal up here. Yeah, that seems like the most fun. Over here, again, do we have any generals? We do. So I can throw myself in. We got a few generals here, so I'm not going to waste me on this cleric. I'm going to grab this hero. It'll be the Age of Heroes. And we are going to rotate these guys into the fight. You, I will drop a general on. Me. And you, how do we get the closest to here? Right here? Great. Add a general. Age of Heroes. Looking sharp. I need to marry, or someone's going to decide my marriage for me. Keep on coming with the axemen. We killed 4 this turn. Only lost 1 last turn. Probably going to lose another militia, but that's exactly what we want to lose. Keep on trading militia for legitimate troops. Are they weaker yet? Ha 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 ha! Oh, Greece. What a fool you are. Accept Christianity sounds good. End-state religion sounds bad. Unhappiness sounds bad. XP sounds bad comparatively to a full stat. We'll take that. And do I really want to waste my time getting this militia to the front lines? I mean, when you got a winning strategy. So to get him here, that's -9. To get you here, -11. So you're closer. And let's end the year there. Really? Interesting choices. Can't blame you for that one. And retreating in the north. We love to see that. Oh, you're ruthless? You don't say. Free militia and arrowhead. Don't mind if I do. This would be better, but we can't afford it. I'll take that free militia. Unpopular sucks. Oh. Yeah, and it pisses off Carthage and my heir. You're not great, but you are a head of a family. I'd rather have the Duke, frankly. Although, you both kind of suck. I need my own kid. Oh, unpopular. Sucks. And it's expensive to fix, so we can't afford that right now. I don't care if I make you miserable and me stressed. That's actually a lot more doable, because that's just cash. Or make him the chosen heir and piss off an oligarch? I don't think so. Because you are an oligarch, right? Yeah, head of the family. Yep. All right, we take on stressed. Is what it is. 5 orders? Ah, oh, annoying. But the other 2 are worse. All right, first, I want my stats back. 100 gold. We'll sell stone. Yeah, need to fix the economy by getting me not stressed. Oh, it hurts. It really hurts. Well, they're not falling for the baits anymore, which is sad. We lost 1 axeman, but they're easily enough replaced. Nowhere that I can get good splash damage outside of here aiming this way. And that kind of takes away one of my key attacking vectors from him. I think I like grabbing these woods up here. Protect us from his ranged units. Okay, a plan's formulating. I'm going to ignore these, because I don't care about the little damage that you can do. We're going to poke, kill from the back. I'm going to rotate these guys to contest this woods line. Doesn't look like we can kill. Not cheaply anyways. And I'd rather spend the turns moving in these forces. To protect the ballista, I'm going to bring another militia just wildly out to the front. Yeah, please attack him. Waste turns attacking him, because I would like to be able to either hold this top area just to deny him. Yeah. And we want to rotate you guys in. Huge. God, you gotta love coastal transport. Finally, a bait that works. Persia declares war on Greece. Yes, Persia. Me and you, we're going to be best friends. Don't worry about the time I stole the technology from you. It's fine. You didn't care. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I mean, if you insist, game. I guess I will take 3 Greek cities. I cannot afford that. Silk is tasty, but I can't afford that. Story of the game. Speaking of which, we need to get out of this phase. We are falling dangerously behind. But our ambitions keep ticking up. It's turn 60. If we complete both of these, we'll be about 10 turns behind where we want to be. But the kills are coming in quickly. Capturing cities will come in quickly. Blab. Rising Star, huh? I don't hate that. Yeah, give me some good stuff. Spack. Kill. You are a hero, so you absolutely get Herbalist. That is so good. Alright, let's take a look up here. So we are now officially distracting from their defensive Croton. He's back to similar, so he's been churning out nothing but units. I'm tempted to go here and shoot straight on through him, but let's not be hasty now. This is an easy kill. If this comes out to a slugfest, you are destroying me. So no thanks. I could move him up here and definitely win that slugfest. And maybe keep distracting units from Croton, because this might become a priority for any units flowing this way, and then move in with my northern force, while also maintaining the defense around this forest area and reinforcing from the east. That sounds excellent, actually. Let's do that. Hopefully there's someone behind you at some point. Grab a heal here. We don't want to lose any units. Let's grab a archer here. Actually, let's upgrade the ones that we got, because they're already here. An axeman here, just because it's going to be cheaper than keep running them all the way down. And we're eventually going to have to reinforce this front. The militia will only buy us so much time. So you can come back down here. You can come up and bait. You just stay right where you are. You're dying next turn. Die for the cause. I'm going to leave you here to protect the ballista. I don't want to get it flanked. Retreat behind. Oh, nice crit. 2 more extra orders. And I kind of like the positions of where everyone else is at. Let them come on in. Let them contest us up against this river in our borders. Happy about all of that. And let's move forward. Crit? No. Not quite enough. Keep them coming forward. All right. So again, the idea is to steal interest here, move our forces in on Croton, hold this pass using these forests for as long as it's possible, and if forces come up to contest, crush them from the east. We want to grab this spot. It would cost us 2 orders, but I don't want to waste it in case I want to launch an Inquisition. That would have been smart. That would have been... In fact, that's too smart to pass up. Then moving this guy once. Yeah. I'm going to come up here, grab this woods, because I don't want them taking this woods. I want to hold on to this woods. I want this militia to die hard on this woods, defending the ballista, who's going to hold down this spot, and maybe even be escorted down into Croton. I mean, we'll see what's weaker. If there's less forces up here than there are seemingly endless down here, then we might be better off taking this upper stint. Food, not going to spend it, but next time chance I get, actually, can you get to it right here? No, same deal. This is fine. Yep, you know, if you're going to be working on anything, you can work on peace. We are doing okay with military just coming out of these 3 cities. I want everybody focused on making sure that a second war doesn't break out. We're fine with Carthage, but I fear Egypt has got other designs. Okay, so the king is dead. Farewell. And in comes the child. All right. I mean, we're young too, but look at us. Look at you now. Look at me. Truce? No. No, we're winning. We'll take a ruthless. Yeah, we are bleeding this nation dry if they are throwing this much at us. All cities plus 80. How are we doing on getting to strong? We're pretty close. We're pretty close, all on our own. That's going to be one place that gets to strong. This place. Show you 10 turns off that 7. I guess we really only need 1 spot churning out siege towers. So we don't need a lot of that. I get a random tech and they get drama. That's fine. I'll take the random tech. What are you going to give me? Something good? They get drama? I get rhetoric. Oh, I didn't want rhetoric. Rhetoric just gives me access to change these. And, well, I don't really care. Joins the nation of Assyria. Yeah, we could use some clergy. Doesn't hurt to have clergy. And we can level up the economy while doing so. Love that. Marriage offer from the Egyptians. Yes. God, yes. An engineer commander or a robust diplomat? Neither of you are great. Oh, but come on, Hunter family. This is brutal. I can't piss off the Egyptians, not by plus 40. That's not at all what we're trying to get accomplished here. End slavery? Who are you? An amazing governor? I could use intelligence. Is there anybody in here? There's not anybody in here. But ending slavery doesn't help. That's, yeah, it's way too much of our economy is reliant on slavery. Can't afford it. Can't afford it. Ballista in the pass. We're gonna keep on shooting on through, you guys. You're exactly who I wanted to contest. I'll take focus 2. Maybe we get lucky. Swing. Ah, love it. Who do we lose? We only lost the militia. 2 kills for the militia. Alright. Definitely want to make sure that we're spearheading this attack. Take strike. That'll be down next turn. I mean, we obviously can come in and reinforce those troops right now, but I'm more worried about losing people out here. Let's run you into harm's way. And let's see if we can focus down him. Focus again. Crit? No. Can only get so lucky. Come up here. I'm going to retreat you, heal, push you forward, kill. Looking really good. 3 kills for a militia death is a great trade. We still have this pass up here. But now we got to make sure that we keep up the momentum. Let's reduce his vectors for attack. And might as well come in for some additional peppering. Move you 1. Anything else to do? Actually, let's back that up. We don't need the seasoning just yet. There are more important things, like maintaining our peaceful relations. We have you to tutor any future kid. Not that we'll need that for a while, but 44 opinion boost with Egypt sounds very good. Do we have... I would love to get peace with Egypt. Can't afford it right now, though. You need to fix up our food economy. And we need to bring this war to a close. So the pickups are probably going to be Croton, Lycos, and Poltia for the ambition. And depending on how crippled that we make him, we can push that even further. Sir, I'd love to say keep your eyes on the prize, but the prize is elusive. Do I go a battering ram here? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Should have done that before. Do I want to spend anything on it? I don't. No, I don't. But 4 years to get that battering ram is certainly going to help us take down maybe more cities. Maybe we go a couple of battling rams. But we gotta hurry. We're coming in close onto when the AI typically gets up to level 7 units. Not that I think that Greece any longer has the economy to support his longbowmen or his pikemen, because he's been forcing out all these troops time after time. So I think we'll probably be in the clear. Let's go ahead and end the year there. Love that. Oh yes, keep on feeding into the grinder, guys. That's what we want to see. Nope, that's too close. Don't touch my ballista. Pleased. Okay. So we're officially in the point where the ballista is doing amazing work. You're on a hill. I thought we already got you. Did I not do this? Did I like backtrack over that? Oh, That's too bad. Yeah, we want this. Keep holding down the mountain pass. But yeah, we've gotten to the point where the ballista is officially too far contested. That is 5 points coming in per turn. He'll be able to last safely another 2. So let's go ahead and finish off this city. No, there's no end to the fighting to you. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh. They're all so good. Strict is great because that is going to be a massive amount of training boost to all of our new units, of which we are producing a lot. But we plan on stopping, so this is probably the least likely. Herbalist on a hero alone, on any hero, Herbalist is amazing. But on a hero leader, that means all your other units also get an additional 2 health from each heal action. Oh, so good. Besieger is really good for us completing this ambition. It's really good for us completing this ambition. It's really, really good for us. Oh, do I go Besieger? Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. We just took this down, so these guys are going to be healing. But they really only need 1 heal. In fact, they're not that damaged. In fact, no one's really all that damaged, except these 2. And they're not going anywhere. Okay, we're officially going to abandon Arrowhead. We're going to put all our forces up here. If they push out towards Arrowhead, they'll find that reinforcements are coming. Let's go ahead and stick to that plan all the way through. Come here. Oh, and we get a crit. Love to see it. Four. And a risky push here. That's just too good. Rotate you up. Oh, it's so hard. Because Herbalist is so good, and I really want to showcase that in a playthrough. But Besieger is just what we need for the time being. We have more cities to crack. And being able to take those down 25% faster. She's the cracker of cities. Stay true. Stay true. Carthage is super happy with us. Aegis is super happy with us. I think it's finally time to start leveling out our internal struggles. You are 68. I hope you die soon. You'll be replaced by maybe somebody even worse than you, frankly. But let's go ahead and work on trying to convert some of these people over. Do you love me? You do not. You're gonna love me. I'm gonna make you love me, baby. Alright. Get influenced. We need to get you online to start the conversion train immediately. Frankly, should have started that sooner. A bit of a misplay. We're not going for a truce. I'd love to get a trade mission if I can afford it, which I can't. So I would mostly just love to get my economy back in working order. You can go ahead and get this mine up. You can rotate down here to get that mine up. And for the rest, let's go ahead and bring this general on in. That'll be enough. I'm surprised this is all the rebels we've gotten. We've actually gotten super lucky in that regard. Land consolidation, another wonder for Carthage. You're making yourself too tasty to ignore Carthage. Choose a new general. We'll see. We'll see about that. We're going to go ahead and grab metaphysics. We need to convert with both our queen and our prince as quickly as possible to our prince consort, as quickly as possible to get these families flipped over to Christianity. That is going to be a 150 bonus, a 200 bonus, frankly, because their religions hate me. So we need to get everybody flipped on over into one faith so it's easier to control the masses. Let's take a peek. You are here. Do we have any heroes to attach to you? We do. So we're going to, so you can heal. And am I brazen enough to push in? They are not much weaker. They are just weaker. And we're a little banged up. So I'm going to go ahead and do some juggling here. We're going to come here to defend. You can also lob shots off. You're fine. Do we have any generals? We don't. But you'll be fine enough to defend. I'm going to have you both fall back to heal. Because we're waiting for this battering ram. That'll be, frankly, otherwise occupied, unfortunately. Spank the battering, or spank the archer. We need to get that archer down. Quick. Tactical slinger to hold this area. And I think we kind of have to be aggressive here. Lead from the front. Why can you get there, but you can't? Alright. Waste of damage, but it is what it is. It's a nice line to hold. You can stay there. You can rotate up. I want my heroes in the front. You guys will be able to push through. You might die. That's a bit of an oversight. Wanted to get you somewhere safe, but it'll be for the greater good. Yeah, we need to bring these forces up. We need to bring these guys back. We needed to reinforce the ballista. All of that is correct. Not going to take any of that back. We are going to sell, again, more stone to buy. We need 22. There we go. Get that axeman out to come over here and pummel the city. We are running low on our axemen. Or maybe that just feels that way because we're out of militia and now it's the axeman's turn to die. Need to get this militia, frankly, up to the front lines. Only killed one unit that turn. Good for them for doing a retreat. But that leaves Lycos up for the grabbing, which was always the plan. So we'll take Lycos. We'll conjoin this force down here and flood down into the major part of the area. Wish we had more vision on Greece, but Apollonia is the prize. Sparta's the prize. I mean, if we can take out their major lead cities, those are the ones that have the most science, which will get us caught up in our science game. These little rural cities, while they're nice in a staging capacity for any war that we want to launch up here, the real thing that we actually want is something that's going to give us science. We might even ignore Lindos entirely and come back around for that at the end. But we need to focus on our economy. We need to get our science up. A lot of things need to be going correctly. But that war was an absolute success. Won a city, won decisively over on the military trading, and we're about to come in and sweep Lycos. They are still weaker than us, so that was well won. They went from similar to stronger all the way down to weaker. So we pummeled them into the dirt. Lost very few units in the process, so hopefully that's a nice little clinic for you guys to view. Carthage, good. Our internal situation, not as bad as it used to be. Metaphysics is coming online. We'll start the conversion train. We'll start the conversion train on everybody. Everybody's getting Christ. Egypt's getting Christ. Carthage is getting Christ. Everybody gets a Christ. It's Oprah out here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.